$4,000 a month on Amazon. Mind blowing, right? Like, I actually went through, and that's exactly the last 30 days. In fact, this is a transaction log right here of every single Amazon purchase so far, just in 2020. It's 18 pages of nothing but Amazon transactions. In fact, just this last month is 2 pages alone. And it's like, Jeff Bezos, if you're watching this video, no wonder why you're a billionaire, right? That guy, I believe, had a net worth when I last checked of $186 billion. So how did I spend that much on Amazon without even like realizing? Okay, I'll be honest, we do track now, but I think a lot of people out there can relate that you can spend a lot of money on Amazon and not realize it. So we're in the process of moving. That's one of the big key factors why we spent that much this month on Amazon. So some of the biggest purchases of this month was a Shark vacuum cleaner for the home. We bought some bedding, some pillows, and just a few different furniture and decor, and a desk for the office, as well as some computer equipment, food, multivitamins, and just everyday essentials, right? But I think a lot of the things is like when you're shopping on Amazon, it's not like going to the store, right? You go to Walmart or you go to Target, you're shopping around, and you maybe only do a store run maybe once a week, or some people I know even they buy in bulk at Costco or Sam's Club, and they only go every 2 weeks or even once a month, depending on your family, which good for you. If you can get away with going less, I think you're the better, especially if you're planning it all out, you'll save a lot more. But the problem with Amazon, correct me if I'm wrong, is for me and my wife, we'll be like, oh my gosh, we need this. And that's exactly what we'll do. It's like, oh, we need this. Whether it's something just last minute or we realize it's missing from the home, you get on Amazon, you pull it up, and sure enough, it's like, oh, next day delivery overnight by 8 a.m. It's just so convenient. And then you're only spending, $30, $40 a checkout maybe, or $20 a checkout, whatever you're buying. And you're like, okay, that's not so bad. But then if you're doing that every single day, because you're like, oh yeah, I also need this, because you just start seeing things, and Amazon is just so convenient. So what I recommend doing is you got to really like start disciplining yourself and start budgeting. So my question to you is, how much a month are you spending on Amazon, or are you even tracking it? And I would go through and actually see how much you spend a month on Amazon, especially if you shop there a lot or you're always getting packages to the door every day like we are. But yeah, I have stuff almost being delivered every single day. I just need to get better about budgeting it. But it's just like those things. It's like last minute. Like I'll give you some of my purchases that are just kind of random, like batteries, Energizer batteries, memory cards for the camera, steering wheel cover, a couple of items for camera gear, a whiteboard, an external hard drive. So just a bunch of random stuff like that, right? And then of course, like I said, the furniture. So I went through and realized, wow, that's a lot. But yeah, a lot of the bigger purchases this month had to do with the move. But I'd say even on a regular monthly basis, there's definitely a lot of room to cut back. And I think Amazon does a really great job at getting people. It's not like when you log into Amazon, they say, hey, you've spent so far this month. It's not like they're telling you. They don't want you to know that. They want you to keep ordering, right? Obviously, you can go through and track it yourself. And if you go to your bank statement or use any budgeting app, you can track, you can filter out Amazon. Amazon always uses the keyword in their transactions, AMZN. So if you type in just AMZN, or I think even Amazon.com, well, it looks like AMZN.com will show you every single Amazon transaction, and then you can go through and just figure out how much you're spending. So my question to you is, how much are you spending a month or a week on Amazon, and are you tracking it? Hope you enjoyed this video, and I recommend just budgeting and trying to come up with a budget, especially for purchases like that. See you in the next video. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below.